Everybody, thanks for watching. Just a quick reminder that Greek Mythology 3 is now available. But posted on our Instagram. They did block me from uploading videos. As you can see, I'm on YouTube. And I appealed the strike against my account, and they basically didn't agree. They decided against me, but they did decide it wasn't as serious as they thought. So they released the strike and they just deleted the video. So, you know, this is what's happening with the whole thing. So Greek Mythology Volume 3, definitely have to see this stuff. It's so much stuff that people don't understand goes into Greek mythology, that goes back to the Greeks, because they're the ones who really went in on all this stuff. They really pushed, and they are basically the foundation for a lot of things that we have, you know, because of their first-hand knowledge of Kemet, and it was able to be the ones to steal first, you might as well say. So it's a lot of stuff that traces back to Greek mythology and just the Greek culture that we definitely get into. Also, I talked about the sales that will end. This will be it. I said this before, but trust me, this will be it. Your last shot to get the lifetime membership, lifetime digital downloads. You want to take advantage of it while it's still up, because once you see it gone, I promise you it won't come back, because it won't be able to. So my group, my people that's here, that made it, that invested in themselves, and definitely took advantage of the membership. I appreciate you guys. A lot of people jumped on and grabbed it so far, and it's definitely gonna be worth it. And the iOS app is almost done, couple tweaks, and it'll be out. As I said, the Android app is in the Google Play Store right now, and it's available. And as I said, it will change once everything is done. So take advantage of this stuff, guys. This video, you know, just getting into, you know, that it's tough. I can't really say what I want to say, because now I have to really go back and critique videos that I did before to see if I'm gonna get a strike or my channel taken down, which I think that's gonna happen. That's like the writing on the wall. My channel will eventually be taken down on YouTube because it's something that's in an old video possibly. So again, this is the whole reason for Merkabah Academy, and the reason why you guys should definitely be signing up. Register. It's free to register. You can register for free. You can see content that I put on there. It's just you have different access with the membership. That's all it is. But you can be on there. There is, it's just like Facebook. You have friends, you have messages, you have a timeline. It's the same stuff. It's just full of conscious people. So if you're a conscious person and you want to meet conscious people, a bunch of them is on there. You got a few. See, I said something I had to delete real quick because it's probably gonna get my video taken down. But there are other people with alternative viewpoints that come to the channel as well. So I don't want to say their names because I don't want this video to get taken down. But they come to the site as well, and yeah, you see what happens with that whole thing. But it's a lot coming to that site that you guys are really going to want to be a part of and take advantage of. So again, thanks to everybody that, you know, made the leap and that believe in my content and what I do and all the hard work and traveling, which here I am again back in Mexico for a reason you will see soon. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that I do. It's a lot that I'm really serious about what I do. It's just that simple, because if you watch my videos, if you watch what I put out, you see how far I am. And I'm further than this, but you see where the content leads to, especially as you will see in Mystery School Volume 7 and Greek Mythology Volume 3. This is not a shameless plug, but I'm telling you, like, as I explained in the video, there's steps to this, and it has to be, because you can't just blurt it out, can't just give it to you guys. And it has never been done this way when you pay attention. That's one of the things we get into in the videos. But can't say what you want on YouTube. It's just that simple. So I gotta watch what I say, I gotta watch what I put out, and stuff is gonna be taken down. But as I said, you gotta make a choice. Either you wanna put out the truth or you wanna make money. So I don't need the money. So it's not about the money. It's about putting out the information, putting out the content to get people into the right understanding. And I can't do that here. So the stuff I can put out and say, I put out. I gotta backtrack now and I look through old videos to see what I might have said that might, you know, cause the channel to get taken down. But I got a feeling it's gonna happen eventually, because it's just the way things are headed. And I'm ahead of the game because I can see it. This is what I do. I can see what's coming, and it's gonna come. And they're gonna give us a reason for it. And when it happens, that's, you know, people are gonna accept it the way they're accepting coronavirus right now. So speaking of this, you know, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the way things are going down and how they're using this virus to really make money. Not just the billionaires making more billions, but, you know, I'm in Mexico right now. And for me to go back to America, I had to take a corona test. And that's how it is. When you leave the country, you gotta take a corona test to come back to the country. That costs about $100 and something bucks to take the test. Over in Europe, they basically telling them to stay in the house. And the people who are not smart enough to really look and pay attention don't understand that you can actually leave. And they have these rules in place and everything. PCR test you have to take 72 hours before you board the flight, and then a rapid test. It's like a pregnancy test, but for coronavirus. You don't pee on it, but it's just the same thing with the 1 line and 2 line. 1 line you don't got, the 2 lines you do. So this is money. It costs money. So they're using this to make money, to recoup for what have you. It's no way. Like it's a joke, man. I mean, the airport is so crowded. There's so many people in the airport. There's too many people to stand 6 feet apart. If everybody stood 6 feet apart, hundreds of people that were still in the airport, we'd be back on the plane. There's no way in the world you can do that. So people bunched up. So if this, like I said, if this stuff was real and it was deadly and it was killing people, we would be in the house. We wouldn't be allowed to leave at all, period. There's no way corona can exist the way they're saying, where it's contagious and you can pass it from person to person. So that's why you're supposed to wear a mask and you see things the way that it is. This resort here, maskless. People having fun. Airport, so many people, super crowded. It's no way in the world. So many people from Europe hit me up about this stuff all the time. I'm telling you guys, just really read what they're saying. I know they're telling y'all to stay in the house, y'all can't leave, but they can't hold you hostage. They're telling you that, and if you're scared, you believe it. But by law, legally, if they tell you to stay in the house, you don't have to stay in the house. They have to give you a legal reason that's law for you to stay in the house. And if you don't know the law, then you can't argue the law. There's what do you call it? Codes and statutes and all this kind of stuff like that, that sounds like it's legal stuff, but they know in a court of law, if it was to go that far, you would win, because legally they can't make you stay in the house. So you can abide by the stuff if you want. They're telling you to stay home, and you gotta have a reason, an excuse to come outside. If not, you get a ticket, you get a fine. So that's another way they're making money. But you can get around all that stuff. Just pay attention, have the PCR test, have the rapid test if you need to. You can go straight to the airport and get on a plane right now. Plain and simple. Don't listen to the stuff they're talking about. Plain and simple, you can get on the plane and just make sure you have what they're asking you to have. And don't be frightened by the other stuff. So a lot of countries, you have to have proof in order for you to leave, as far as like where you're working, and if you're going to a wedding or a funeral. But I'm telling you now, they don't really look at that stuff. And if they do, they're just going to give you a fine. They can't keep you from getting on the plane. They'll give you a fine you'll have to pay, but you still can go get on the plane, because it's a different contract that you have between the airline that pre-existed before the legal circumstance, if you understand. So this is what they're not saying. And because it's on TV and the news is saying it, it sounds so real, and that's how they scare y'all. So hopefully this video will get taken down because I'm saying this, but people who conscious enough will figure it out, and it's public, basically. So just really stop being scared and pay attention. For my people that have been hitting me up from Europe, they want to know if they can go. Yeah, you can. Just do what you can do. Go online and look at what your magistrate or what they're saying in your country as far as what you need to leave, and just have it. Just that simple. The job reason or a funeral or a wedding, which is the only other reason besides the job that you can leave, just they don't check for it. What happens is, like I said, a cop stop you. They'll ask you for your reason. If you have a valid reason, you're good to go. If not, they're going to give you a ticket. And then you pay the ticket, but you can still go get on the plane. So just that simple. Yeah. As I said, I gotta watch what I say. So there's gonna be some videos coming up soon. Like how I used to put videos on YouTube. I know you guys have been asking for the long videos again. That's gonna be coming to Merkabah Academy. A lot of long videos. I will use YouTube still to put up stuff that I can say, or to give you guys information quickly about stuff that's going to be on Merkabah Academy. My lectures, I will be doing live on my site. I won't be doing live on YouTube. So a lot of people ask me about that. There's no point in me doing that. people are so super disrespectful. And I don't really care about that. It's just like, I don't want to distract people from what I'm saying because of what somebody's saying in the comments. I see what happens there. People are funny as hell. And it was somebody that possibly reported my last video because I got a lot of haters. As you guys can see, I put up a video, 3 seconds later, I got a thumbs down. And people can constantly go on YouTube and just report your video as hate speech, that they feel some type of way. And YouTube would just say, scrap it, you know, and do what they did. But it happens like that. Some people don't got a life. They, you know, their feelings get hurt easily. So this is what happens. But Merkabah Academy will be here to stay. I'm growing it. There's a lot coming to it. As I talked about, all you guys that are that have businesses, that send me, that email me your business and everything like that, I still got you guys. You guys will have a whole section in there for you to reach conscious people that is looking to support your business. So definitely, if you are a business owner, send me your information. Okay, one thing I forgot and I wanted to address is the mass shootings. And again, every president has an agenda. Every president has a job that he must complete. You know, during his term in office, we see what Trump's was, we see what Obama's was. Biden's is clearly going to be to continue with these shots and getting people with these nanoparticles, and as well as, and this is the one right here, gun control. Gun control is definitely on their main agenda to finally fulfill, as they have went through, you know, multiple presidents now without getting that one passed. That's going to be the one. That's going to be the one. So in order for them to really spring the trap, because when they spring the trap and people realize what happened, it's going to be too late once gun control is signed. And just like with, you know, the virus and getting the shots, any speech against gun control is going to be blocked. It's going to be censored. People are going to try to protest against it. The mass shootings, I mean, we had like how many in a week? You know, the whole Asian, like when did people start attacking Asians? When did this happen? So now you have these mass shootings and they're gonna try to get the Asian community behind gun control. And you gotta look at this. You know, Kamala Harris is now all of a sudden the first Asian American vice president. Not the first black, not the first woman, the first Asian American. You see how they use her when they need her. So somebody pointed that out, I saw in the video, how they were saying, you know, they're introducing her as the first Asian American vice president, and she's meeting with Asians and everything to discuss this whole situation. So look out for the Okey doke, because it's clear as day he's coming for the guns, and he's gonna win. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get whatever they try to do. Especially now in this whole age of control and censorship, and they're going to be able to just not talk about stuff to make it die down, you know. So gun control is on the table. Biden is coming forward. He's going to get it. And like I said, once this thing hits the, you know, hits the ground running, and people don't have any weapons to fight back or to defend themselves against what's coming, you know, that's it. And that's what they want. That's always going to be a part of the final agenda, is to de-arm the population. Then they can go full force. Now, if they already got these nanoparticles in place, that's one thing. But then to be able to disarm the people at the same time, helpless. There's nothing you can do then. It's just game over at that point. So you got to look into this and look at what Biden is doing. He's spending a lot of money. As I said, it's going to hit $9 trillion during his presidency, probably before his first term is up. They're going to have every single excuse on the table pointing towards the people on how we basically lost everything, on how the markets crashed, and how money is basically going to have to be switched over to digital. This is Biden's job, and you got to, again, you know, look at the fact that he's a Jewish president, and everything that, you know, Jews are known to be involved with, not just good financing, but money, period. So he would be the perfect president to cause this economic collapse and to rebuild this money system, because I know they want it to happen within the first term, and try to get it, you know, because the turnover is going to have to be so fast once we don't use paper money anymore and then we start switching to digital, it's going to have to happen seamlessly to where we start using digital currency at the same time using paper money. So we're going to have both at one point. We're going to have this new digital currency that we're going to use. It's going to coexist with paper money for a while, and then they're going to wean us off the paper money, and that's going to be the end of it. That's going to be the end of it. So like I said, once everybody realizes what happens, it's going to be too late. Money's going to be gone, weapons are going to be gone, and you're going to be injected with whatever. And stuff to pay attention to and to look out for. So we got to really continue to be mindful of what they're putting in place and what's coming. It's summertime, it's the perfect time to pass all this stuff when everybody pockets is full of money and everybody running around and people not really paying attention to the media and paying attention to what's happening. A lot of people just worried about, you know, what's next, you know, stimulus, income tax, vacation, so on and so forth. And you got to be mindful. I'm on vacation, but at the same time I'm working, so you got to be mindful about what they're doing and what's taking place. Keep up with it, and just understand that we can't really relax right now. Can't relax. We can't really chill too hard on this stuff because they're coming. It's coming. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at this. And again, Cryptothology Volume 3 available. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of the sales. And I'll see you guys next video.